sector and other organizations. Entrepreneurs from Sikkim and Northeastern states, ladies and gentlemen, press and media. Namaskar and good morning to all of you. I extend my warm autumn greetings to all the distinguished guests present here. This is one of the most attractive seasons to be in Sikkim as the torrential rain of monsoon have just faded away, leaving behind a clear and serene autumn season that is surrounded by festival and celebration. Next few months, we shall witness the changing attributes of mountain climate where winter and then spring would be at its best. At the same time, let me also mention that we are meeting here when the entire global world is galvanized towards 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference, widely known as Conference of the Parties COP26, being held from tomorrow in Glasgow in the United Kingdom. This conference is so crucial for both the global and local community like us in Sikkim, as its outcome would impinge upon ecological future, disaster management, various production regulations, development venture and community livelihood. Sikkim is proud to host and operationalize the Atal Incubation Center Technology Business Incubation Institution for the entire Northeast region at the prestigious Sikkim Manipal University. I would like to profusely thank Niti Aayog Department for Promotion of Industry and International Trade in the Ministry of Commerce and various other agencies for presenting this invaluable and far-reaching institution to Sikkim and the entire Northeast region. This is one of the most significant contributions of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji for the powerfully talented youth of our country. His firm conviction about the role of youth in every corner of India to effectively participate in the Atmanirbhar Bharat through Make in India route is something out of box. This clarity in his thought is deftly reflected in how the Honorable Prime Minister connected a startup and the incubation center with the last mile action of generating new category of entrepreneurial activities that would transform the entire process of development. We'd like to express our gratitude to Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji for leading the entire nation from the front. For us in the Northeast region, 5 significant developments have taken place over the last few years. Firstly, the entire issue of physical connectivity within a state, between the region and the rest of India and the region with the neighboring countries has now been handsomely addressed. Secondly, we now have a chain of institutions in higher technical and professional education front and have started generating large number of graduates with non-traditional qualification and skills. Thirdly, there has been a massive change in the interplay of development partners as we now have multilateral institutions like Asian Development Bank, World Bank, United Nations, and even bilateral partners like Japan and many others participating in our regions. Few years back, it was a no-go situation. Fourthly, India's Act East policy as a key element in our foreign policy makes the Northeast region as the core actor and instrument. And finally, the security situation has drastically improved with communities, societies and youth opting for peace, stability and development. The entire narrative about Northeast region is fast changing from a conflict-prone region to a newly emerging growth pole. All these are adequately highlighted in various documents, including the draft Northeast Region Vision 2035 produced by Niti Aayog and SEED project report prepared by the NETRI. The way the state government have introduced highly progressive and attractive industrial and investment policies are bound to bring a new set of investor and entrepreneurial partners, thereby triggering diverse set of unorthodox production venture. We are expecting the investor from the Southeast and East Asian countries, the Japanese and US companies leaving China to start their venture in the Northeast region, and more so substantive investment actions under various sub-regional and regional arrangements, including India-Asian Free Trade regime. The Ganga Mekong Corporation, BAMSTEC, BBIN, and ADBS, South Asia Sub-Regional Economic Corporation, all have the Northeast region in their hearts and action. No region in the country has comparative advances like the ones the Northeast region commands in terms of biodiversity, hotspot, organic farming of agriculture-based items like fruits, spices, and bamboo, off-farm activities and service sector venture like education, health, tourism, sports, and music. What is more has been the question. Answer to this is that no one can match the core competence of our communities and faith healers in terms of traditional medicine system and organic health management. Amidst the harmful fast food that have invaded the global world, we have the whole traditional and highly nourishing yet unharnessed industry of slow food. What is indeed is clear-headed approach to all these unharnessed areas, a serious scientific, technological management and skill-based handling and intervention. It requires a new orientation, bigger thinking process, and ability to take risks. Can a young Naga entrepreneurs do a startup to produce bamboo fiber, bringing technology and producing partners from Southeast Asia country and sell it as Make in India product in the Asian countries under the Green Channel market access provided by the India-Asian Free Trade regime. Can 8 ethnic fashion designers of the Northeast India come together to start a value chain of designs exclusively based on fascinating indigenous textile and clothing used by highland tribal communities? If Ritu Berry and Parval Gurung could do for the shows in Europe and the US and even decorate the wardrobe of Michelle Obama, why not our young entrepreneurs? If Fab India could do it and sell it all across India and abroad, why not our own powerfully creative locals? Pick up our own indigenous drinks and beverages. I keep telling our young yet talented entrepreneurs in Sikkim, we have a variety of soft and hard alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages traditionally brewed and consumed as usually celebrated drink. They are healthy, nourishing, and organic. Huge amount of literature has been written by travelers, historians, scholars, government officials, and of course military men about how they develop fascination to our drinks. Like the Japanese sake, Chinese multai, and Jungneng and Korean Chiwangju, Takju, Soju, Guashilju, could Sikkimese homestays demonstratively promote local drinks like Chang, Rakshi, Tongba, Mohi as health beverages. This itself will an exclusive attraction for the tourists like in Japan, China, Korea, Vietnam, and even African countries. What do you need for doing this adventure? Example has already been set by our young entrepreneurs. Indians number one mixologist in Delhi based Yangdup Lama, who figures in the 100 top mixologists in the world. He hails from nearby Darjeeling. He started his story in word replicating. There are several of them in music to food, design to animal husbandry, and dance school to naturopathy. Please tell us, what do you require for all these startups? We are there to support you. Please tell us, what do you require for all this startup? We are here to support you. We shall provide facilitating legislation, bring finances to your doorstep, debureaucratize the entire startup process, induct foreign national partners, inject the state-of-the-art technology and connect you to the market. This is where Atal Incubation Center at Sikkim, Manipal stand out its pivotal role. Let us pluck the low-hanging fruits first by starting what are essentially our competitive advantages and within our reach. Let us begin with what others cannot think of doing because of their locational and natural disadvantages. I have been personally propounding the idea of mountain ports, where like the special economic zones located nearby Gujarat and Visakhapatnam, ports in like Shenzhen and Fujian in China, we could deploy our young entrepreneurs, harness their talents, trigger a chain of startups, and attack the global world in the huge space of mountain ports, crisscrossing countries, communities, and market. They are expert and highly qualified professionals with us in this meeting today. I urge all of you to sit together for day and night, understand each other, extract the core of talents and competence and launch seed startup. We are yet to do it in a conscious, consistent and protected manner. The moment we do this, we know the demonstration effect is going to be unique and massive. The young entrepreneurs in the Northeast region are waiting for these seeds to be sown. The fruits are bound to be plenty and abundant. This is when our Make in India mission will flourish, fly and invade the global MSMEs. I am very delighted to have the dignitaries from central government, Niti Aayog, including various other organizations and institutions coming all the way from Andaman Nicobar Island, Delhi, South India, northeastern state and other part of India. I also wish for your nice stay in the beautiful Himalayan state of Sikkim with sound, health and virtuous atmosphere. The event of such a magnitude would not come overnight. I would like to express immense debt of gratitude for organizing this Entrepreneurs Meet 2021 inaugural session program. Beneficial to the budding entrepreneurs of our state, will work in mutual understanding and collaboration with Sikkim Manipal University with everlasting cordial relations. I would like to congratulate Sikkim Manipal University, all the supporting team and the entrepreneurs from our region. I also encourage all of you to rise to the new heights of excellence. I thank you all for your valuable presence, kind indulgence and passion throughout the program spent. Wishing you all a happy Diwali. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Sikkim, Dhanyavad.